March 26th. Road Trip. Far from home, my speaking engagement had taken me to a venue high above the city, overlooking the wide river. As I gazed over the downtown, hugging its shores, doubts chased my confidence in circles. I had made changes to my speech that was to be delivered the next morning, and as much as I dreaded the speech, the very long drive home through unfamiliar territory would follow. I did not relish, nor could I escape either one. I could not trust in past successes to see me through this speech, but I remembered whom I trust. I softly whispered a plea for help, and just as he had never let me down before, he was faithful to answer again. The speech I was so uncertain in presenting, God poured His grace upon. To His credit, many compliments followed. Then there was the long drive home. Once again, I whispered my prayer, shifted into drive, and pulled onto the road. Many hours later, as I turned into my driveway, I realized that the unfamiliar roads had not been unfamiliar to God, and I was never out of His reach. The peaceful drive and beautiful landscape draping the roads elicited praise and thanksgiving all the way home. The trip I dreaded was, throughout the miles, one of the most wonderful I had ever driven. The problems we anticipate in the road trip of life may happen, but most of our imaginings will never materialize. I know this well, having quite an active imagination myself. What God has taught me, and what continues to instruct, is that even if the worst comes about, He is still there and has been all along. He is quite capable, often in amazingly creative ways, of meeting our needs, and He delights in surprising us with His abilities, with solutions far beyond anything we can ask or imagine. I find myself underestimating God far more than overestimating Him, if that were even possible. In place of fear, He is teaching me to lean upon Him fully, beyond my understanding, experience, and competence. Life will continue to present challenges, providing ample opportunities to trust Him more and myself less. On this road trip of life, He is correcting my error of underestimation and tutoring me daily in trust. Ephesians 3:14-20. I pray that out of His glorious riches He may strengthen you with power through His Spirit in your inner being, so that Christ may dwell in your hearts through faith. And I pray that you, being rooted and established in love, may have power, together with all the saints, to grasp how wide and long and high and deep is the love of Christ, and to know this love that surpasses knowledge, that you may be filled to the measure of all the fullness of God. Now to Him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we can ask or imagine, according to His power that is at work within us.